today's show. In the past, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, we've been talking about how to set up a poultry business, how to go about it, how to apply organic vaccine, how to go about setting up a holistic and a very profitable poultry business, applying some of the latest technology that the very cheap, that is cheap and that is very accessible. If you have the right knowledge and the right you're given the right knowledge. So I have in the studio with me to discuss how to go about that. I have a professional, somebody that has been in the industry for some time now, that he is an authority when it comes to this area of business. I have with me in the studio Kelly. Good morning, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Yeah, God bless you.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I forgot. My name is Olumuyiwa Delaja. Yes. Our listeners this morning are really ready for the information that you have for them. How they can tap into this industry and earn good money. So, how do they? First of all, how profitable is the poultry business, and how profitable it is?
Okay. Well, into the laying aspect of the poultry business, the egg aspect. It's a brown layers. Now, in that side of that area of poultry farming or business, it's very profitable. Mostly when you have numbers, the higher the birds, the higher the profit. And why the business is good? Many people say cost of feed is now expensive. They're not making much money again, and there are mistakes people say make in this poultry business. You can't have up to 200 birds and be selling at the same price someone that is having 1,000 birds is selling. So there are rules and regulations that you need to understand in this business, and you really enjoy it. I've been in the business for quite some years now, and I'm really enjoying it. And one thing about this poultry business, people are always looking for egg. We don't meet up with target. Sometimes you come to the farm, you see people drop their crates, and we don't meet up. They will be begging you. They will have to beg my workers, my staff, to please attend to them first. So the egg business is really is a fast business,
meaning there is huge opportunity in that area.
Yes, there's huge opportunity in that area, and people are really not seeing it. So there are things that we really train or guide people on that will make the business profitable. How to make use of a lot of things. Number one, how you feed your birds. I have secret on how you can feed your birds that you will not. Normally some people tell you if you have 100 birds you have to use half of 25 kg, but there's a way that I can show you on how to feed your birds. Well, let me just go straight to the point. There's what we call fermented feed. Now if you know how to make use of fermented feed, it will save you a whole lot of money in the poultry business.
Okay, a lot of people talk about the risk that is involved in setting up poultry business. It's very risky. I want you to talk to you that somebody that has been in the field over time now. Is it with the right knowledge or please say?
Yeah, if you don't know about poultry business, it's quite risky. For you to go into this poultry business, this poultry farming, you must know about it. And it's actually not tedious. It's something simple that you can learn under 1 week if you're a dedicated person, and if you follow the rules and regulation of the business, you will not fail. If you are clean and you know the right vaccine or antibiotics, multivit to give to your birds at a particular time, I think you have very low risk in the business.
There is something that you see, like I always tell people on the Investor X show that we show you where the money is. You know, a lot of people complain about no money, no be, you know, and you are here telling us that if they, you even before the eggs are available, you already have orders. So meaning that there is a huge opportunity in that aspect, in that industry. Now, give us an idea. What is rate of return on investment? What does it look like? Maybe over the year, in a year. What can you just give us a little idea of what return on investment?
Let's say I'm doing starting with 1,000 bets. With 1,000 bets, I can probably say you'll be making up to 600 to 700,000 per month.
That is after you have paid your workers and all the costs.
Your workers and the cost of feed. You know, getting beds now is. I remember 2019, 2020. You can see one Issa Brown point of lay beds for 1,618. But now, for you to get a good bed, you have up to 2,009, 3,000, 3,001, depending on the ashery or the doctor, the vet guy that took care of the bed. So, and after spending, let's say you're doing 1,000 beds, I don't know if there's enough time for me to do this calculation.
Please go ahead.
Okay, after, let's say you buy 1,000 beds, each one for 2,900 times 1,000. That's 2.9 million, and let's say 1,000 bed will be consuming 5 bags of feed. 2.9 million already spent for the beds. The brand of feed I use is called, we can get it for 7,300, and they are very, very reliable and trusted. So let's say a bag of the feed is 7,300, and you'll be spending over 36,500 for 5 bags for 1,000 beds. But if you are using fermented feed, there's a way you ferment the feed. I'm going to teach you that, because I believe we are coming up with a training where we really train people on how to be successful in this poultry business. I will teach you on how to make use of fermented feed. Instead of you spending 5 bags, you'll be saving 1 bag. You'll be using about 4 bags of feed daily. But now I'll be using 5 bags for this calculation, which is 36,500. Remember, we already spent 2.9 million for the beds.
Okay, you know, Mr. Kelly, for the sake of time, I would just want you to give us just an idea of the percentage. You know, just give it to us, because let me announce here that we'll be organizing a training for those that are interested. You see, this is a very huge industry that we are not looking at, and like you heard from the practitioner himself that the market is so huge that we can't saturate it yet. So that is why we need to. All you need is the right knowledge. He just made mention of it that with the right knowledge you will be able to make good profits from it every month. So there will be a training, but the most important thing is that whatever you are going into, you must understand the way it works. You must learn from the professional. You must learn how it works. And for those that will be interested in the training, now I will tell you how to go about it. But you were trying to say something like the return on investment.
Yes, the return on. Look, let's say you spent about 4.5 million for 1,000 beds, or let's say you spent 5 million. Imagine you spending 5 million to get all the facilities for your 1,000 bed. Aside from the battery cage or the landed property, you need a landed property, a borehole, and a tank, your battery cage before you go into this business. Now, if you can do it at the back of your house. It depends on
those that want to start small.
For those that want to start small. So let's say you spent about 5 million and you're making up to 600 to 700,000 naira every month. Is that not a good profit? And you're making back your investment in 6 months. And remember, after buying the beds for 3,000 or 2,009, if you want to resell that bed, you can still sell it for 3,500. It's just as if you are saving that particular amount. And when you sell it, you get more than what you bought the bed with. So
okay, the bread now, is it although I know you people have a day old?
No.
The mature one.
Yes, the mature one. We call it point of lay.
Okay. Okay.
Point
So
of
they
lay.
just,
We
are
have
just
point of
coming
cage.
in.
We have point of cage, which is the 13 weeks. We have point of lay, which is the 18 weeks to 19 weeks.
Okay, those ones you just bring them in and they start laying
They
eggs.
start laying after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. If
Okay.
you feed them well.
Okay, all right. Then, I know there is something that is called organic vaccine.
Yeah.
Organic vaccine. Can you talk to? Just give us an idea, a brief idea what that's all about.
Yeah, in my experience, my experience in this farming business, I got to realize how to make use of this our natural plant to produce their multivite and multivite antibiotics and vaccine. Even deworming, there's a particular plant I can tell you can use it for deworming your beds instead of going for all this synthetic drug that used to fail us sometimes. And I can tell you a particular plant I use if your eggshells are not strong and if your eggs are small. If you're having small eggs, we have all this organic vaccine that we can give to you, or probably if you want to learn our secret there, you'll be ready to but till then. So we have organic vaccine, we have the synthetic vaccine, but I'm going to teach you how you can make use of the organic vaccine and the synthetic vaccine for different weather. It helps to boost your bed's immune system, and this helps to reduce mortality rate in your farm. So it helps to reduce the risk of losing birds in your poultry farm.
So when you understand how to make use of this organic vaccine that you talk about, it reduces the mortality rate.
Yes.
And energizes it in quotes your birds to be able to withstand the weather and lay effectively. That sounds like something very good to me. And knowing that you are somebody that has been in that industry for quite a time, a period of time now, what I would do? Okay, let's go on a short break here. We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll tell you what to do on how to go about to partake in the training. In the training, you want to be grounded, you want to know how this works, you want to really make good money out of this. And the good thing about it is that these are your personal business. You make money by investing or by doing business or services, and this is one area that you can never go out of fashion. What I mean by that is that there is demand everywhere.
We have a very high demand in the business, that if you don't have much beds, there are people that have up to 19,000 beds, 25,000 beds, and still they are not meeting up to demand. So the market is very well.
So when we come back from the break, we'll tell you how to go about if you want to partake in the training. Stay tuned. Investor F Show will be right back.
Miss B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ogidi Osheolomi ní It's B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò ó dára gidi gan ni It's B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò kì í jẹ́wọ́ ẹni rárá It's B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò ó gidi gan ni It's B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò It's B Ogidi Osheolomi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ogidi Osheolomi ní It's B. This is Domestic Item Venture DID, producer and supplier of all the kind of home items such as either liquid soap, hypo, insecticide, air freshener, and many others. For more enquiry, call multiple Banwo on 081 62 60 60 31, 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now and you never regret buying our product.
Is Kelly. Kelly, he's a professional businessman, and he runs a very successful poultry, and he has been giving us tips, how lucrative it has been, and how you can also key into this industry, into this business, to make very good money for yourself. Now, for those that will be interested in getting the training, what you would do is that you send that I'm interested via WhatsApp, emphasis on via WhatsApp, to this number. If you are interested in the training on how to set up effective poultry business from a professional standpoint of view, and therefore perhaps you spoke to organic vaccine. For the benefit of those that just tuned in, can you just brief us again what the organic vaccine does? The importance of organic vaccine, maybe for those that are into poultry business already that doesn't know much about that.
Well, organic vaccine helps your bird to stay very healthy. It boosts their immune system, and it keeps them away from all these infections, fungal infections and all that. This sickness that used to, sometimes when you get to your farm, you just notice one of your bird is dead. So organic vaccine helps to boost their immune system and prevent them away from these diseases.
Yeah, you made mention is even more effective
than the synthetic drugs.
Yeah. Okay, so if you are interested in learning all it takes to set up a very good poultry business, so you send I'm interested. For those that want to know about this organic vaccine too, maybe you're into poultry already, you want to know how to use this organic vaccine, what it's all about, or you want to understand how you can go about it, how you can make it yourself, or how you can be supplied, you can also apply for this training. And those that are you are ready to set up your own business, your own poultry business, you want to go about and you want to learn the nitty-gritty from a professional. After the training, you'll be taken to the site, you'll be shown everything, how it works, like a 360 training on how you can be very successful. And so you send it to this number, 0808 329 2501. For those that are interested in the training, you'll get all the necessary information as to how you go about it. The number once again is 0808 329 2501. I take it slowly again. You send it via WhatsApp. You send I'm interested via WhatsApp to this number 0808 329 2501. Now, Kelly, before I allow you leave, I just want you to speak to when people that are going into this business, what are the qualities of that individual himself that want to go into that? Is it that there are some certain caliber of people that can do this kind of business, or speak to that?
Anybody can go into the business. The first thing you must do is to have interest in the business, because you need dedication in the poultry farm. If you're not dedicated to the business, I'm sorry, you're not fit for the business. And it doesn't matter, you can start with 50 beds, you can start with 100 beds, you can start with little money just to gain experience. Yeah, so anybody can do the business.
Okay, now once again, if you are interested in going through the training, from A to Z of the poultry business, and you want to know about the organic vaccine that he spoke about,
organic vaccine, they can also know about the synthetic vaccine.
Yeah, the synthetic, yes, the synthetic, the organic is just giving the options, yes, for you to just have a very good business, and how to set up your own, from beginning, from the scratch, how to set up your own. You will be guided, you will be trained, and you will be mentored through the process. Of course, on the Investor X Show, we are interested in your financial freedom, and that is why we are here every Thursday and Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. to give you all the necessary information. And of course, if you also want to invest, maybe you feel you don't have the time, but it's a good you want to invest in it, in the business. Of course, you can also do that. If yours is just you want to invest in it and get good returns for yourself, just send invest to the same number. While those that want to get trained, you want all the necessary training, you send I'm interested in the training. The number once again is 0808 329 2501. 0808 329 2501. This is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's episode on the Investor X Show. Thank you for tuning in, Kelly. Thank you for coming to the Investor X Show.
God bless you. Thank you, sir.
All right, so this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's show. Make sure you join me at the same time, the same radio station. Be rest assured that every information that you will get from this show is going to add great value to you. My name, once again, is Olumuyiwa Adelaja. Before I go, let me just give you the number once again for those that didn't get the number. The number to send your WhatsApp message to, for those that are interested in the training, is 0808 329 2501. 0808 329 2501. Let me say you should send it via WhatsApp. So via WhatsApp. Thank you very much. My name is Olumuyiwa Adelaja. Have a great day ahead.
Do you want your toilet to smell fine, nice, or you want your gutter to smell good? Saint B Original Isaiah is the best for your use. Grab your copy now. Do you want easy washing of your plates, clothes, and your cars without peeling? Net Bean Original Quality Liquid Soap is the right soap for your use. You can order for your copy now by calling multiple bango on 081 62 60 60 31. 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now. I never regret buying our soap. We produce and sell domestic essentials such as liquid soap, Isa, air freshener, insecticide, iPhone, and many others. For more enquiry, call Multibango on 081 62 60 68 31. 081 62 60 68 31. Grab your copy now. I never regret buying our products. Miss B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi. Miss B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò, ó dára gidi gan ni. Neat B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò, kì í jẹ́wọ́ ẹni rárá. Neat B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò, ó gidi gan ni. Neat B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò. Neat B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi. Neat B. This is domestic item venture DIV, producer and supplier of all kinds of home items such as Isa, liquid soap, iPo, insecticide, air freshener, and many others. For more enquiry, call Multiple Bango on 081 62 60 60 31. 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now and you never regret buying our product. Do you want your toilet to smell fine, nice, or you want your butter to smell good, Saint B Original Isaac is the best for your use. Grab your copy now.